Hi everybody, I'm back. It's Janice and I am going to finish off this little award, #1 friend award that I started in the last video. Now, another thing that I've purchased recently is the Martha Stewart Fringe Scissors, and I'm very happy with my purchase. I just want to show you how I use it. I'm going to need my, I'm hoping that this is going to fit in here. No, of course not. Alright, that's okay. We can use ATG. But that is my preferred glue for this project, for the fringing, is to use the Xyron. I have another one that's bigger, but it's inside. Like I said, I'm filming from my garage these days. And there's a bigger one, the next size, I think it's 2.5 inches. That's the one I prefer for this. I run it through and then it becomes a sticker, and it's so easy to add the fringing to the back. So I'm going to use my ATG and I'm going to add an obscene amount of ATG adhesive to the back. Okay, so I'm just going to make it really sticky, like a sticker. Okay, so now there's adhesive all over it. Then I'm going to show you, this is tissue. You know, it's acetate tissue that you use in a gift. And ever since I purchased these scissors, I have been on a tissue paper kick. You should have seen me at Christmas. I was like, are you going to throw that away? I need that tissue. Oh, that's nice tissue. I could fringe that. I could fringe that. Just fun. Fun, fun, fun. So all I'm doing is cutting down this little strip here. And I'm going to add adhesive down the middle of this one as well, because I want to double it up. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the edge here. And I'm going to, you'll see what I'm going to do in a second here. I'm going to turn it around and then, okay Adrienne, thank you. See what I mean? You found me. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to add this one here. And then that way I can make it so that it's going to be loops. You'll see what I mean. And if you get some glue on your mat there, just roll it off. Now this is really hard to do with tissue paper because it rips. So when I work with that, I do it a little differently. Okay, so now we're folding it. Oops. And now we're going to fringe it. And you got to go all the way into it here, okay? Don't try to cut it from this like edges, because you're not going to get enough pressure. You just cut without going all the way to the end, of course. I love this. Love it. If I could just sit and fringe, and sometimes I do. I got mine at Michael's. They have a better price than at Joann's. I mean, you know, like by a couple bucks, but, and then I used a coupon, of course. And there is, in my phone, there is a 50% off if you're interested. Alright, so now that this is a sticker, right? we're going to take and we're going to start to apply the fringe so that it sticks out. We're just going to go around and around. And that's as difficult and complicated as this gets. Love the fringe. And I love the touch that it adds to it. Now, if I want that to be fuller, then I would cut it. Or, you know, you don't even have to cut it. You could take and just go around. The only problem is that at this point, there's no adhesive here. So what you have to do is go back and add more adhesive. Like this. Then, now we can go out a little bit from it. You know what I mean? Like, so that it's sticking out a little further. I'm not even in view, sorry. Totally out of practice here. Okay. Then we're going to take our... Now on the other one, what I did was I ran it through a crimper. I don't have here, so I'm not going to glue it down too firmly because I'm going to want to fringe it for sure, or not fringe it, crimp it with a paper crimper. Yet another tool. And I'm going to go around these edges because we've got the white where I Isn't that cute? Now, to deal with the fact that that's not in the center, because I am going to deal with that, because that's bothering me, we're going to take my favorite liquid glue, which is Glossy Accents. This is my favorite liquid glue for things that need to be stuck down well, okay? I also love, you know, like my Quick Dry and my Tombow Mono multi-liquid glue. But for things like metal and ribbon and things like that, this I think is the best, okay? So it's kind of a must-have. And I think that I'm too zoomed in. I'm kind of learning this camera here. This is my husband's new camera. And it does video, so I asked him if I could use it for my videos because my flip is dead. It's done its duty. So what I did was obviously went all the way around, and we're going to take this cute tinsel-y stuff that I probably got at Michael's or Joann's or one of the craft stores. I'm just going to hold it down. And then trim it. And that just covers our problem there. Okay, so what I recommend is taking something, taking something firm or something heavy and setting it on top till it dries like this. Okay, so we'll do our ATG gun. This is $1.